Hello everyone, here I am on Mexico City and I'm here to show you what a sexuality class is. Well, this is pretty interesting and this is pretty important for your life, for your whole life, so please pay attention with totally attention. So please, mindfulness, right now, I need you right now here. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to teach you something. Teenagers have some hormones, and you already know that, but these hormones help us to do some things, and these things are like, for example, going with a girl, going with a boy, and say, "Oh my God, you are so hot." And this is kind of easy to say, but it's not that easy to give it do it in real life. So this is my advice for you. Now you will have a lot of images and a lot of things that has the correct information about.
We want to tell you about why is this topic important. We believe that at this stage we can address aspects more directly linked to the prevention and contraception, since it is often the age at which people begin to become interested in sex. That is why it is important to know about sexuality, how to maintain sexual relations, to know about the contraceptive methods, to know what is sexually transmitted diseases, and the forms of contagion. Well, now we will talk you about the function of each organ of the masculine reproductive system. Well, first on layer A we have the what is called urethra, which carries the urine from the urinary bladder and also carries sperm from the sperm ducts to outside the body. On letter B, we have what is called the mm, body part, the penis, which is the organ from which the semen leaves the body and is deposited on the female reproductive system. On letter C, we have the epididymis, which matures and stores the sperm. On letter D, we have the testes, which is a sexual organ that produces sperms and realize male sex hormones, which cause physical and psychological changes. On letter E, we have what is the scrotum, which is a sac which covers the testes and holds them outside the body and protects it. Excuse me. On letter F, we have the bulbourethral gland, and well, on letter G, we have what is called the prostate gland, which secretes the fluids into the semen. The fluids activate the sperm. On letter H, we have the seminal vesicle, which stores the sperms, and secrete fluid into the sperm ducts. And finally, we have the vas deferens, which carries the sperms from the testes to the urethra. What are the hormones? Where the hormones are special chemical messengers in the body that are created in the endocrine glands. These messengers control most major bodily functions. Well, in this case, we are talking about the production. So that is the function that they carry out in this case. Well, we will present now the hormones that are found in the male reproductive system. Well, first and second we have the FSH and the LH, which are involved in the creation of sex hormones, and they are found in the anterior pituitary gland. And also we have the testosterone, which regulates the development of and maintenance of secondary sex characteristics, and it is produced on the testes. Now we will talk about the reproductive system of the females. First place we have the ovary. On the first place on the diagram, the ovary will produce the eggs and secrete hormones. And second, we have the fallopian tube, which transmit eggs from the ovary to the uterus. In third, we have the uterus, which is a part of the female reproductive tract that supports the developing of the baby. Then we have the urinary bladder, which store the urine, and under the appropriate signals, realize it into the tube, which carries the urine out of the body. On fifth place, we have the urethra, which transfers the urine out of the body. Then we have the vagina, which functions are the copulation, allowing the menstrual blood to leave the body and giving birth. Then we have the cervix that allow the flow of menstrual blood from the uterus to the vagina and to the direct semen into the uterus. And finally, we have the rectum, which act as a temporary storage site for the feces. What are sexual relations? Well, basically, it refers to the physical and sexual activity that does not necessarily end up in an intercourse. It involves the touching another person in his or her private parts. However, the person who is touches and the touched person uh, engage the sexual relations. Well, now we will show you some concepts that it is need to know to understand better this topic. The first concept is endometrium, which is the inner lining of the uterus, talking about the female reproductive system. Then we have the ovulation, which is a process the where it is realized the ripe egg ovum from the ovary. Then we have the fertilization, which is a union of male and female gametic nuclei in order to then form a new baby. Then we have the menstruation, which is a periodic discharge of blood and mucosal tissue from the uterus in the female system. Well, now we will tell you about the birth control methods, which is important. So, if a couple do not have precautions and use birth control method, they will have as a consequence the birth of a baby. Well, some control methods can be the take use. It is the most effective is abstinence, and then the next ones are less effective, but they can function. Can be the vasectomy, the tubal ligation, the oral contraception, contraceptive implants, the IUD, the diaphragm, the male condom, the female condom, the coitus interruption, the natural family planning, or the less effective, the morning after pill. Well, finally, to finish this topic, we will talk about the ETS, which are the sexually transmitted diseases, which are infections that are transmitted from one person to another through sexual contact. Well, some factors that for acquiring sexually transmitted diseases, the ETS, can be the unsafe practice of sexual relations, uh, or having many sexual partners. Also, the use of contraceptive pill as the only form of birth control, the sharing of contaminated objects, or the blood transfusion. Some diseases that can be diagnosticated for have a sexual relation can be the gonorrhea, the syphilis, the genital herpes, the AIDS, uh, that is known in Spanish as SIDA, the chlamydia, the genital warts, and basically are those most common diseases. Well, thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a nice day.